high. I'm late. Shocker. I know. It's starting to become my punchline. We've made it. We have Ray with us. Ray. He likes to be a Ray. He can't say anything I can hear right now, so we'll add him in. Let me turn these down. I'm not sure if that's better or yeah, in the momento. There we go. Is that better? I don't know. That's better. We'll do that. All right. I'm gonna bring Ray in. Ray, stop playing with your wiener. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I am fine. Long time no talkie.
Hello, Internet.
Everybody say hi, Ray. Ray is a gracious motherfucker who has saved my ass from having no co-star. Co-star? Co-host? I don't know. Are we stars?
I'm not a star. I made a stardust, though.
Yeah. Well, does it count if you moon people? Are you a moon?
I have mooned people before, yes.
I moon a lot of people. So many people have seen my ass. It's not even funny. I show my ass. Yeah, you phrase.
I've shown my ass millions of times.
I've shown my ass a lot, too.
I thought about something to talk about. I did.
Did it
you
hurt?
know, for a long time, I've been a big proponent of the rule of threes, right?
Okay.
And always really differentiated light and dark. And I had kind of an epiphany recently. There's so much now is all the work I do metaphysically is about balance.
Yep.
You know, and what the yin, the whole can't exist without the other. They come to find out that there is no really any white magic or black magic.
Yep. I don't think so. I personally think it is what you turn it into. Magic has no color.
Well, we had this talk maybe 3 years ago, and in the last 3 years, I've been giving that a lot of thought over the times, and I come closer to your opinion. I still think it's important to try to bring more good to the world than not.
Well, of course, there's so much. The balance is off. We have to restore it.
Right.
And it is bled over to the darker side, to the less compassionate side, and that takes us away from our ultimate way to go to find peace. You got to find peace.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
It was because it is. The balance is off. The Age of Awakening, the Aquarius. It is for the people to awaken. We are bigger than we are playing ourselves to be. There's so much more that we could be doing with ourselves than the mundane day-to-day slave. You know, we've lost fucking focus. Well, some of us have. I haven't. I gained focus. I was lost, but now I'm found.
I've been in touch with my son, who's, through our private talks, had his ups and downs, tattoo artist, and he's also very much into the new consciousness and EDM, and he's doing a lot of preaching, I guess is the only word I can use because I'm old, about the new consciousness, and he's convinced that the level of consciousness is raising, that a great happening is going to happen. And I'm not sure that we're that far. I think they're optimistic, like a lot of people have been.
I think we're like in the middle of the shit. We're somewhere close to the middle. I mean, there's more shit gonna happen, but the climactic is just gonna be the peak. I think we may be around for. I think we will be around for maybe some of the pre-climax.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
it just depends on how quick things get fucked up.
Right.
I've seen more happen in 2.5 years, than I've seen in my entire lifetime heading for the fucking retarded side.
Oh, for real.
I mean, I've never seen such a
divisiveness and the intractability. It's just terrible.
The weakening of our personalities, the weakening of ourselves. I mean, you have to be a strong motherfucker to combat the things that are coming, that you've went through. And a lot of these people are needing timeout tents so that they can cry it out.
Yeah, you
there's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with crying. Get the fuck up.
Carry on.
Yeah. Put your pity party balloons away. Get the fuck up. Dust your ass off. Get busy. But that was a little break. You need to let off steam. I do it every so often. I must let off steam. I will cry. It will be hideous to see, I tell you. And, people will come out of the woodwork and they will help me feel better, which I find really awesome. But yeah,
That happens to me too sometimes. Although it's true in my life, it seems I'm more often with the empathy thing. I pick up on people's needs more than
yep.
they pick up back, and that's fine.
Yeah, but there does have to be somewhat of a balance in between your relationships with others. Because if they wish to receive any of your TLC, they best be providing, I don't know, minimum, let's say a bud. Provide a little weed or something. I don't know, do something
there has to be some positive
exchange.
exchange energy. Yes, yeah,
That's
because nothing is totally altruistic. Sometimes sometimes the exchange is something that they don't even get. Again, I hear, "Oh, you're so nice." It's like, no, screw you. I do nice things, but I am not really a nice person by any means. And the reason I'm being nice has actually nothing to do with you. It's something I'm doing for me. You just happen to be enjoying the benefits of that, but it really has nothing to do with you. Sit down and take another number.
Yeah, well, I'm glad people are grateful because it does actually give me.
That's cool. But
it helps. It's like a pat on the back when you're doing a good job. That helps me. I mean, if you can't give me anything else, encouragement when I'm feeling weak is awesome. And it seems to happen because I need a lot of motivation when I get down.
Right.
My pity parties can be quite detrimental. You've received my signals.
Yes, I have.
They're not comfortable, right?
No, that's why I always make myself available to you as like a battery. Always got enough positive energy to have some.
But it calls people from all over, so I have to be real careful about having my little breakdowns because
Right.
I know that once I had the breakdown, snapped a little bit, pitied partied myself, and told myself, "What the fuck am I doing it for?" People show up to tell me exactly what I'm doing it for.
That's cool.
I'm like, all right, thank you. Fucking needed that.
That's good. I haven't quite mastered that kind of art.
Well, it did because I project as well as receive. I'm some sort of super fucking empath. Yeah, I was listening to stuff. I didn't even realize I knew there's degrees of empathy, but I didn't even realize that there's like super empath. There's one that starts with an H. I can't remember what it is, but a super empath pretty much covers. It's like they're talking about me.
Right.
Because it's like a warrior, like an empathic warrior. I will take on a narcissist. Actually, it gives me a chance to sharpen my claws.
Narcissists even faze me.
No, they don't faze me. I can also destroy them if I need to.
Yeah.
And if they fuck with me and won't leave me be, then I'll just put on my horns and off we go.
Right. I think these days I enjoy my peace so much that I pay enough attention that I can see them coming, and I cut them out before they even get a chance.
Yeah.
I'm done with. That's for younger, stronger people who want to change the world. I'm retired now. I'm just trying to drift through till I get to go somewhere else.
I've just reached a point where they won't leave me alone, so I got no choice.
Well, you put yourself out there. You have a job at a TV
Somebody's
show.
Got to.
See, that's how old I am. I just call this a TV show.
You're good. I was like, is it what? Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know how this happened, to be truthful. I did a friend, well, not really a favor, but they asked me if I wanted to go on his show. He was looking for a guest, kind of like I do to you.
Right.
Yeah, and I was like, sure. What are we going to talk about? I can't stop cussing. I got no filter. This is going to just go one way, right? Because we've had some late night stuff where I should never have been talking to another human being, period. And he thinks I'm funny. Weirdo. But yeah, so he brought me on his thing. I was like, I'm just going to be me, right? But he's like, no, that's what I want. I was like, careful what you ask for. So here we are. I don't know. It turned into me doing it. And I don't know. I find it entertaining. Once I get over the initial, I didn't like VN videos. I don't necessarily, I don't know. I used to not like it. I don't actually sit and watch them, but I'll kind of peek at them just to make sure things look decent enough.
Right.
I don't really watch them all the way through. Just like I was on a TV show thing. I have it saved somewhere in one of my files on my computer. It's cool I did it. Don't necessarily sit and watch it. And I don't really say anything to me. I think it's funny when somebody mentions it. They're like, I saw you on TV. And I was like, really? Wow, what was it? And I'm just fucking around. They're like, you were on. And I was like, I know, I'm just messing with you. I just don't say nothing. If you find it, I think it's like a little treasure. You met me, and now it's just like some sort of whatever. I don't even know what the hell that would be. It's kind of neat to know somebody that's been on TV, but it's really not that big a damn deal. That couldn't be me.
Speaking of which, I probably mentioned it the last time I was on, but the movie I did the special effects for is in post production, and the movie before it is being released. Woods of Ash. Look for Woods of Ash. My movie, as soon as it comes out, I'll let you know all about it.
You choppy a little bit. Look for what?
The movie Woods of Ash.
Woods of Ash.
Okay. It was shot on location. It's a Hollywood movie, but it was shot on location in Point McKenzie.
Well, of course, they're all heading this way. The last frontier, the last place to fuck up. Here they come.
Woo-hoo. Well, Joe Hamilton, the writer, producer, and director, he lives down there. He's got 1,200 acres that he built the film studio on.
Sweet. I got somebody else that works in Myrtle Beach. He works, is it North Myrtle Beach? Not North, I mean North Carolina, South Carolina. One of those two. I think it's North Carolina. MGM Studios or whatever they got out there.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Don is my buddy. I sat with him one time when I was working at a bar, and I wouldn't leave him alone because he seemed like a safe motherfucker, and it was a bar, and it was a night full of butt grabbing kind of weird shit, so I sat with him, on my breaks and shit, and we were best friends forever.
Oh, cool.
He had done a good chunk of the tattoos I have, actually. About half now. I mean, shit, I've had more added, so I was like, about half. Yeah.
I've only got one tattoo. It's not all connected yet.
It's not what?
Not all connected yet.
Oh, it's not all connected yet. Where's it at?
Everywhere.
You got one. Okay, goddamn.
Yeah, right. People always ask me, how many tattoos do you have? Well, I got one. It's just not all connected yet.
The mural isn't complete.
Right.
Whoa, what in the hell? I wasn't even yawning until we turned the camera on.
I was tired. I did a lot of work today. Did like 3 loads of dishes. Oh my god.
Dishes?
Yeah, which doesn't seem like a big damn deal unless you realize I heat my water over a wood fire and I haul the water in and
see, now that becomes quite the big deal. Yeah, you gotta wait for a minute, get your shit warm, and then yeah. It can be quite something. Oh my god, I want one of those stoves, those old stoves that you put the wood in.
I've got one. Got one on the front porch, and I've got one here in the house.
So wait, you got 2?
Yeah, well, I've got one that's like a regular kitchen stove that you put wood in from the 1920s.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about.
I've got a boxwood stove right here with 2 burners on it that heats the house inside.
I'm talking about the other one. For me.
The other one. I don't use that. I've got a gas stove like modern humans.
So you're not using it?
No. It was here when I got here. I guess the landlord's, but it's really neat.
Oh, it just gave me a kitchen witch boner.
Come buy it.
Right. With my good looks, because that's about all I can afford right now. I don't know. Those are starting to fade.
Don't kid yourself. I don't even want to hear you say stuff like that. You look beautiful to me, and I'm not even wearing my glasses.
I understand that, but the cataracts make everything pretty.
I've always often said I look great in soft focus.
Hey, I look really good if you put like a bunch of Vaseline on your eyes and look at me with that soft lens look.
I bet you look slick.
I do. I look all kinds of shiny. You could just slide right off. Or talk about water on a duck's back. You put some Vaseline on that shit and see what happens.
So, did we ever get any questions? Anybody ever ask any questions on this show?
Nobody ever asked me anything. No, I'm just messing. They usually do. We have 2 viewers. Hi, 2 viewers. We don't get to see
probably you and me.
We're not viewing ourselves. Otherwise, there'd be some weird little echo thing. I've tried it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it makes some sort of weird squealing, echoey thing. It makes my dog ears kind of cry and bleed. It's awful.
Speaking of dog ears, I miss Dinky. You give a big fat hug for me.
I will. I'll squeeze his neck. He'll be like scared and shit. Come here, dear mother. I took his collar off, put it on the cat.
No.
One. Yeah, his
right?
face was like, and then I beeped her because of her bad behavior earlier.
Oh God.
And the dog was like, he runs over to Les. He's like, "What did I do? What did I do? I don't understand. I don't hear the beep up by my ears, but obviously I'm in trouble. What has happened?"
Oh man.
He just sits there just looking at me like, "I don't know what I've done." It's not even on him. I was like, "Damn, it works that good. Those things are awesome." I
So he.
accidentally,
Oh, did you shock yourself with it? Did you?
I shocked him with it the first time.
Ooh.
That was the training time, I guess. It wasn't intentional, but it was on 100 too, and it about made him do a backflip. He was
Oh
little, well, littler. He never forgot. He hears
no,
the
they
beep beep
usually
beep.
don't.
He stopped. No, well, no, but sometimes I swear he just goes stupid. He don't care. He can't stop himself. He has this whole panic look while he's doing something asinine. And his whole panic look is just like, I don't know why, but I'm doing it. And I'm scared because I didn't want to do it. But he'll do it.
I got a drunk guy to put one of them bark collars on once and then cough.
Oh,
and
well, okay, they make
he
me
started
vibrate now.
yelling because it was shocking him, and he kept
And
yelling.
kept
It wouldn't stop.
Well, I wonder how much he had to drink. We have no
He doesn't
comment.
wear dog collars anymore.
I want to
Cheers.
bet. Oh yeah, speaking of cheers, you think you can occupy the folks for a minute? I really got to use a little witch's room. I didn't get a chance to do that.
Go
'Cause
right ahead.
I was installing the laptop back up because, well, I'll explain all that when I get back.
So where are our listeners from? Are they local? Can you tell?
It's all over the place. It's Facebooks, and then there's some YouTube stuff. So it's people
No,
doing
I mean,
shops.
where in the country are they from?
Yeah, U.S. everywhere. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
They're not speaking to us right now. No, I know a lot of people watch it. I hear about it. They'll have to watch it usually after we've done them because I end up being so goddamn late. Because something always happens to me.
Yes, timeliness is not in your nature.
Oh, good God, no. And putting a watch in my presence, or not watch, but a clock in my presence is just like torture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
God. Could you,
I
my
used to have-
nightmare job, sorry to interrupt you, but my nightmare job would be working in a clock store. I would die.
Oh, my goodness.
You'd see me just, yeah. I'd be taking everybody's wristwatches off and throwing them into water, smashing them with hammers. It'd be really fucked up. I'd go postal in a fucking watch shop. I'll be back.
Thanks for the warning. And
You're
thanks
back.
for leaving me. I'll get stage fright. Just pick my nose for 15 minutes.
Well, it keep you from playing with your dick.
How do you know? That's why I'm only going about shots above.
You should always keep us above the waist.
That's right.
He speaks with a boner.
I certainly don't think when I have one.
Well, no, of course not. That's retarded. Be back.
All right. Well, let's see. Had a birthday this last week and had a good time. Ended up all the way out in Girdwood, which is 55 miles from here, seeing Clinton Fearon and the Boogie Brown Band. He's a contemporary of Bob Marley's Jamaica that comes up here to Alaska 3 or 4 times a year, and who I'm blessed to know for cooking for him. And we had a ball, man. He really rocked the place in a reggae sort of way. What else is going on? Solar eclipse in Aries today, and whereas unfortunately we can't see it in this hemisphere. It's all over by the East Indies and Malaysia and all them places. But in Australia, you can actually see it as a partial eclipse, then a total eclipse, and then the other eclipse, the one where it's just an annulus one, which makes it an extremely rare event. Wonder if anybody's feeling that in their workings of magic and their energy levels. Of course, since I don't have any of the controls, I could give you. So here in Alaska, you know what I mean. If you're not, we call this season quickening. Right now, in the last 3 weeks, we have went from piles of 6 feet of snow, piles of only 2 feet of snow. We're now up to 16 hours of daylight here. And we're gaining 7 minutes every day. It's time when everything comes alive. It's like spring in the lower 48, but on speed. Gotta have buddy talk. I don't know if you guys can hear that music, but horrible. She needs better music. Myself, I work earth magic more than anything else. A lot of rune work. And as such, I don't use it very often because it's very blunt form. There's no subtlety about it. Either boom or, there's no nuance to it. But it's very powerful and be well grounded. No pun intended. Being an Aries, fire has natural affinity to me. I can work with fire all the time and just everyday things, including welding, steel work, anything like that. Fire has always been a friend of mine. This is really difficult. I wonder how she does this all the time and just prattles on when nobody's there to bounce things off of. All right, try to channel you, but no, I'm not that good. I am certainly not. Tell you, came into my life about 4 years ago, at a time when I kicked it all apart and was not practicing anymore and was turning my empathy out because I just had enough of humans. And she went to the trouble of turning my empathy back on. And for the first year, I swear to you, without a filter or any way to control it, I was freaking basket case. I hated her. But a couple years later, it turns out she was right, and I do a lot of good in the world. And being able to tune in on people's feelings really helps me do that. And try very hard to do much more good than I do evil in the world. It works pretty good. And a lot of that has to do with, oh, look who's back. We're talking about her. Are your ears ringing? I'm sure everybody tuned out because I got
I was going to say, my ears always ring, so I was like, Did
I lose all the listeners?
I said I couldn't find. It was in my fucking pocket. God. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Oh.
Continue.
I was talking
about me. I don't know.
I was telling the story about how when I came around first, you helped turn on my empathy again, and how I hated you for it.
You love me. You were asking where viewers would be from. One's East Coast, PA.
I love you now. I wasn't happy with you then.
Berwyn. You're never happy when I wake you up.
No.
It's like a burr. A burr. It's Berwyn. Burr. And then Kyla. Say hi to Kyla.
Hi, Kyla.
Kyla's cool. I don't care what they say about her.
I haven't seen what they say about her.
You should see it's in the bathroom. In the bathroom walls.
Oh, cool.
On the bathroom walls. In the bathroom wall. In the bathroom walls. On the bathroom
Favorite
walls.
graffiti
Here for a
ever.
minute. She was here for a minute. She came back up.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Got embarrassed when you said her name.
She runs it away. No, she don't run away. She likes playing with me. Not like that. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, I knew what you meant. Jeez, how old are you? Oh, that's right. You're only young.
I'm only young. Hey, listen, Linda.
You're younger.
Listen, Lynn. Listen, Lynn. Listen.
That's right. That's right. I'm your elder, man. Do what I say. Get out of my fucking lawn.
You kids get off my lawn. Oh, it's funny. It's funny as fuck. Because, yeah, I'm almost older than everybody else now. And, yeah, it freaks me out because I'll be looking at them going, you guys are fucking stupid. Or they'll be funny, or I'll be laughing. I'll be like, God, I'm retarded. Then I'm looking at them going, God damn, I am retarded. I'm 20 years older than you, and I'm acting worse than they are.
I'm like, I got a couple friends in their mid to late 70s that I hang with on a regular basis, just so I'm not the oldest person in the room.
For the most part, I'm always the oldest one in the room, and it hits me hard sometimes.
It's you and me both, especially when some of the things that the youngest of our friends, man, and those in their early 20s, what they find important, I can no longer relate to.
Oh God! And this and don't get me wrong, TikTok, it's entertaining, but it's meant to be entertaining. It's a mind-numbing thing.
It's meant to be it's like this. It's built on the principle of a slot machine.
Yeah. Well, it's also to pull you in so that you lose track of life.
Yeah, slot machine.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I understand your correlation now. Duh. Oh shit! I left my shot glass. Right back. I need my
shot glass.
I forgot my shot glass. I'll be right back.
I did all my drinking before the show. Fresh homemade honey whiskey too, straight off the still. It was delicious.
I got to clean this shop. I got everything all pulled apart. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, but Monday night and Tuesday, I tear the park. I tear the shop apart, and because I'm going to do something that I can't do when everybody's in here, because I got to get on ladders. I never do it. I end up pulling everything apart, scrambling to fix something before I clean it all up, because I can't just clean it up and not have done something.
Right.
It's so meaningless and so much effort in prepping and taking it all down. I worry about me at times. Then I just have a drink and forget about it. I don't know. It's part of the procrastinating piece of me. I'm wait. How did I say that? I'm a productive procrastinator.
Oh man, now see, I procrastinated so long. I was so bad at it. At one time, I just kept putting things off. That finally, I put off putting things off and just did them.
Right, that's kind of what happened to me. It fucked me all up.
Procrastinating. Now I just put off putting things off.
Well, two negatives make a positive, right?
I guess so.
They do that time. Yeah, no, I used to start. Okay, I used to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'd get up, I'd go to the bathroom, or I'd go get a glass of water. We'll start with a glass of water because that one gets me lost more. I'm just going into the kitchen and getting a glass of water or something to drink. I come back with 4 loads of laundry folded. Yeah. Some sort of snack for the person, whoever the fuck I'm with, picked up 2 to 3 more other batches or boxes of things that needed to be put up, and it's on my way. And then I hit the room, and then I'm like, motherfucker, fuck me. I went for a drink. I went for a glass of water. I went for, oh, Jesus Christ. So we try it again. Okay.
I get scatterbrained and distracted. Look, bright and shiny.
Right. I'm like a rabid squirrel, man.
For real.
Oh, and I start so many things that when I do, because when I'll do them all in stages, I'll just like go on a kick because I'm a progressive procrastinator. I progressively start something new or work on something else, and I procrastinate the original intention thing I was going to do. I'm a progressive procrastinator. But when I do finish this stuff, I tend to finish them like all at the same time. Like there'll be 12 projects started, and I will continue to work on them, taking way too long if I had just done them singularly.
I clean house like that, believe it or not.
Yes. Yeah,
I
that's
would
what
start
happens.
when I was for my second marriage, because she was still in the Navy. Um, I got to be a house husband for about a year, and it was beautiful. I loved it, man. I learned to knit. I mean, I had a vending business for making dyes and things. But
You should knit.
how I would clean is I'd get up in the morning and get high and just wander around the townhouse and do something in each room as I was, wandering around listening to music. And the whole place would look like hell till about 3 o'clock. And that last pass around the
Yes.
house and that last
Yes.
thing was in place, and boom, everything was clean. But
Yes.
it would have been torture if I had to sit there and like clean the kitchen, then clean the dining room, then
Yeah.
clean the bathroom. I would lose my
I
mind
don't
doing
know.
it that way.
I don't think I know how. Because then
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
take
agree with
something
you.
that belongs in another room. I'm gonna pick it up to clean it out of the original room. But I'm gonna hit that other room, which I'm gonna find something over there that I could put up because I'm going that way. Then I'm in the bedroom. Nobody knows where the hell I'm at half the time because I wasn't
Because
where
you're
they.
wandering around following this trail
Yeah,
you're on.
yeah. It's like a fucking treasure hunt for getting the house picked up or cleaned or organized or fuck. And I've been
I
trying to
turned
not.
into making big circles around the house and doing a little something each place I walked through.
Your your spirals just kind of
Yes,
goes until it reaches the end. There you go. You okay? Here I got it. I got it for you. You're doing your housework in the goddess spiral style.
certainly, certainly. That
There we go.
sounds like a great way
I
to
can't
say it.
even believe I got that out of my mouth without stumbling on it. I have not been able to talk. I feel like I sound drunk when I'm not even remotely drinking, which I don't drink all the time. I just drink when I'm in here with you fuckers. No, I'm just kidding. I don't drink all the time. That part's not a joke, but I drink in the shop. It's the only time I don't get any social time. That's all it is. It.
It's always been your social time, though. Ever since
Exactly.
I know you.
Supposedly, people have said things to, like, well, first it was my ex-husband. I could see it if they said something at that point because to be married to him required a lot of cherry vodka and probably an embarrassing level of cherry vodka. Narcissism is quite a thing to deal with sober. But I did it sober too. But when I started to have fun, I had to get a little nips going on, man, because he would smell my fun and he'd come and fetch it right up. But if I had enough to drink, I just didn't care. I would hold on to it like a kid going, "That's my toy. I'm keeping my fun. Fuck you."
I got lucky through 3 marriages. I mean, it had its ups and downs, but we were always friends. We just were different. It just didn't go the
It was,
distance or
yeah.
work its way out, you know.
The
So
crazies didn't
I
match.
got blessed in that part of it.
I had one, and the only reason I couldn't do the marriage thing was because it was my best friend, and I didn't want to sleep with him. And cheating on someone, it sounds terrible, because then I'd have to feel it with them on top of feeling already bad. So I said something to him. He was an awesome dude. I don't think I have anything really negative to say about him, except for maybe I don't really know. He wasn't a cuckold or anything, but he definitely was a very nice person to his mate. He never was abusive. It was nothing. Everything about him was just dead on. So of course I wasn't sexually attracted after a while.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
What is
like,
wrong with women that way?
oh, it's not. I don't even know. Oh, I do know. Actually, I do. Everything was an event that led me to here.
Ah,
Everything, even that, because he took good care of me when I would have gotten lost. Now that I'm giving a little backward thought, I would have gotten lost off the trail, and things could have got a lot more painful. Not that they weren't real rough to begin with, but they're epic. Epic is the best descriptive word I could ever use. Epic. Good, bad, and otherwise, it was always extra. It wasn't extreme, it was just extra. Like, Lifetime movie on steroids, maybe some LSD thrown in for kicks. Because, I mean, who the hell gets chased across the country for being a fucking witch by a psycho cop? I mean, Jesus, who fucking does that? Me. And I even told the now ex that about 2 hours prior, or 2 hours, I mean 2 hours prior, yeah. 2 years ahead of time, I went and we were out partying or something. I just turned around all stone cold sober and told him what was going to happen in 2 years, and then I forgot about it. He said something to me about it after it started, and he goes, "This is what you told me about." I was like, The fuck are you talking about? At this point, I'm stressed out at this point, battling the internet because not everybody's your buddy just because they share, the broom closet with you.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I went to the pagan community and sought refuge, not refuge, but like help. Yeah, I was of the mind that we were all, all for one and one for all kind of thing, within reason. I mean, I'm not an idealistic Cinderella like motherfucker, but
Did
I
you
thought,
did you
what?
forget the truism that nobody wants to be as happy as you? They all want you to be as miserable as they are.
Well, I wasn't exactly in the best of marriages, so if they'd have taken a minute to get to know me, I could have supplied them with all of the misery from me that they could have fucking ever needed. They didn't need to do this. This was an unnecessary thing, but it was necessary, and I'm just bullshitting you because it taught me how to have a tough motherfucking skin.
Right.
I don't care what your opinion of me is, especially if I know you're wrong. But you're entitled to it, and I'll fight to my death for you to have the ability to be entitled to your bad opinion.
That.
I'm sorry?
I have, man. I had to get beyond that so long ago. I mean, let's face it. I've had these dreadlocks for 30 years. I was a white boy with dreads before they had those. Before that, before I went in the army, my hair was down to my shoulders. I'm the only one of us standing in this room that the cops ever said, "Where did you lose your wallet, Mr. Pask? In the fucking barber shop?"
Yeah. Well, that's where I go for my crack deals, asshole.
Myself there though, but let's say it's safe to say that I have never looked the norm except for the 7 years in the army. So I have always. And then when I came out of the army and I was on the Harley looking all cut like a soldier, they thought I was a fucking white supremacist.
Wow.
So I've just done long past giving up with other. Either I'm your cup of tea or I'm not, or somewhere in between. I really don't care, and I actually feel I have no right to know what your opinion is.
That's none of your business anyway, what people think of you.
Exactly.
It's never about you anyway. It's always about something in themselves that they don't like, that they see in you, and they're pointing it out in you because they can't face their own damn demons.
Yeah, so it's either something they a freedom they see in you, or a reflection of themselves that they.
Well, it's always a reflection of themselves, even if it is something that they see in you that they would want. They don't have the drive or ambition to get it, and they're ashamed of themselves for not having it.
That's been my experience as well.
Hell yeah. But these women launched a campaign. I almost had ACLU help. This thing almost went stupid big because this was all bullshit. Oh, it was insane. Yeah. Oh, I was all over the internet. And oh, that's just hilarious.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
Oh, it says, very strange. I logged into Facebook and seen you were online, live, of course. But it literally tuned in by itself. I didn't touch it. And she laughs out loud. That sounds about right. I was like, well, I need people to show up. So now she's here.
There you go with the magic again.
Looks like Chris maybe left us. Because Kayla's still on.
Yeah, I see Kayla.
Yeah. And Berwin probably left.
It's hard for me. I'm
Berwin might be back. We got two now.
I'm doing this on my phone, so it's really tiny.
You can't see it. I forgot. I'll read them all to you. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Well, that's just fucking funny because I was like, I want people. I need a couple people to show up and maybe talk or something. Here, fucking think time. Oh, no, my laptop. Oh, my God. My laptop went out and literally he hooked it up and I went straight to logging into this before he even left because he's going away for the weekend. And I was like, okay, let's just make sure everything semi-works. I don't know what I had done to this motherfucker, but I think I looked at it cockeyed and it went all fucking crazy. It was typing a million letters. Like I was trying to save I was making tags for the rocks, the crystals. I was trying to type in gray agate. It was GR plus. It just kept taking off. And I'm hitting the back button, just holding the bitch down. And I'm trying to do it the right time. Let go of that and hit enter real quick so I could save it. But it's saved under GR plus, and then agate was AG plus, yeah. And then it plus behind that. And I'm like, oh my God. And that was after I was doing all that, trying to get as many of them down as I could. It was just taking off. The laptop, the keyboard thing was just like, I couldn't even look at it. It would start typing by itself. I was like, you fucking possessed motherfucker. just falls into my lap is somebody who does Linux professionally. I run on Linux. I'm like, hey, the universe always provides, but goddamn, do they take me to the edge?
I like Linux. I like Linux.
Oh yeah, Linux. Apparently, Linux Mint, according to the person that fixed it, is like their worst one. And I had Linux cinnamon.
Are you using Ubuntu?
The Bluetooth?
No, Ubuntu. It's a
Ubuntu. I am now. I'm using. You chopped out at that moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have background music playing, so I'm hearing weird other shit. Yeah, I'm nuts, y'all. Literally crazy. All the voices.
I'm hearing the music.
Well, okay, there's that music. I'm talking about the music. I have music in the other room usually to drown out the background for me.
Right.
Because I do the initial nervous jitters, at least when I start the video thing. And when I'm nervous, I can't keep my focus. And then it all becomes really loud in my ears and does weird squealing shit. Yeah, super duper squealing shit. Lately, it's been really loud. It's not tinnitus, not all of it. I do have tinnitus. But if I put my finger in my ear and it muffles, it's not tinnitus.
Oh, okay. No, my tinnitus, well, you know how bad mine is.
Mm-hmm. I've gotten to where I can be a little bit in the quiet. It does definitely when I was younger, because the more unstable emotionally I am, the louder it gets and the more it becomes unbearable almost. I have literally put, I've put oil in my ears and plugged them up with, like cotton balls and just cried.
Yeah, I understand. There are times when, I constantly sit around listening to the cicadas in the trees.
The which one?
The cicadas in the trees, but if there's no cicadas in Alaska, and fuck, there's nothing in the trees right now, but I can sit there and listen to them chirp all damn day.
Yep. Mine, it is cicadas, isn't it? Or is it locusts? It's the cicadas. Cicadas, right? Those are the crickets. Yes.
Yeah, the cicadas.
You know why they rub their legs together?
Why?
Restless leg syndrome.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what if that was this whole time? And all these billions of dollars spent to discover they chirp their legs because they're horny. I mean, who pays these scientists to do all these stupid fucking studies? I know they all lead to something else. But, oh my God, let's fix the actual fucking problems before we go searching for information about things that we don't even remotely know that are a thing. And when we know something is a thing here that needs fixed, let's just kind of focus here. I mean, if we're into debt, stop granting all these motherfucking weird-ass loans for dumb shit. It's just weird. Oh, he's going to go rock hunting in the morning? Chris says, still here, LOL, getting ready to go rock hunting in the morning. But he spelled morning as if he's sad about it. I'm picking on your writing. I'm only picking on your writing because I only pick on people I like. Oh my God. I pick on everybody. It's terrible. Except for if I do ignore you, I really just don't like you. Like if I ignore somebody and don't pick on them even a little bit, I don't like them. It's like the initial thing. It's like, ooh, you're icky. I just walk away and not really pick on them. So I love when people get buttered.
I have a rock face garden here.
You have a rock face garden? You can't face on your rocks?
The gold miner who lived and died in this cabin before I came along, he lined his rock gardens. He collected a lot of rocks over the years from gold mining. I mean, he was a gold miner for 40 years. But rocks with faces in them, usually twisted, but they always resemble a face. There's a whole pile of them right out the door. And with
are the eyes pointed towards where you are?
Every different.
Okay. They're always pointed to where you are. I think I'd be a little unnerved.
Not me. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Well, no, I'm just afraid of what they might see. They won't be my friend anymore.
But it can be, if you're in the right frame of mind or out there on a third astral plane with chemicals, it can get kind of disturbing.
Yeah. My mind is, I don't know. I think I have more imagination than I did when I was a kid.
Right?
My crown, whatever the fuck, is wide the fuck open. And according to the human design thing I was talking about, like Brooke doing for you a little bit, just like a little bit.
Right.
I would love to see if there's a manuscript for you too. If there's a manuscript for me, fuck, This is crazy. Who the fuck would ever write a manuscript for what I do and how I am? And yeah,
Yeah, for real.
I am such an odd creature. Like not
I
creature,
mean,
bad
see,
creature, not like a troll on a bridge creature,
when you
just
say that
creature.
human design, that just reminds me of Brandon and his idea of the three fates. You know,
No, yeah,
everybody's
the
chain is measured out, and you don't get another
yeah,
stitch more.
fake fiv. I mean, what is it? It's the Weird Sisters. It is the Fate Weavers, but I can't remember the actual other term for it. My
It's
brain.
well, Norns, the Norns,
Yeah,
NOR, the
yeah.
Norns.
It's
It's
also the Weird Sisters, as in WYRD, if I'm remembering right.
it's
I could be wrong, people. You know, I may not know.
Clothos, Lachesis, and Athos, maiden mother crone.
Yeah,
And one measures it out,
Weavers of Destiny.
one weaves it, and
Yeah.
one cuts the skein at the end.
It's funny as I can see people's lines, those little fucking connectors to all the events and stuff, and I can see all the connectors if I look. It's living. It's more than living. It's insane. It's like a whole universe coming out of the connector.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word, I'm gonna say tubing. Because string
Oh,
doesn't quite cut it anymore. Because I've seen it kind of like up close, at least in one of my journeys or two or three. I looked really close at it instead of just following where it led. And when I
right.
really close, and I think it was the last 5 years. I was like, oh my god, it's alive. Everything in it. There's everything inside of it. So it's like
Yeah.
it's layers of connection. It's so weird.
Huh.
I try to. It's like, okay, you see this inside. If you was looking at the tube, you see in the
Right.
tube stuff that like is happening on this plane. It's like
Right.
other existences. It's like other fucking things.
Other
that-
possibilities, chances, or
yeah,
things.
it's alive. Basically, it's alive. There's something going on in there. It's alive. It's like, yeah, it's kind of weird. You see
Well, what do you
things
think
going
about the idea that there are some people that live right on the edge of those and kind of drift from one separate reality to the other?
Oh fuck! I have had so many fucking crossovers. It ain't funny.
Yeah, I've
Everything shifts just like a cunt hair, and I'm like, okay, nothing
No.
is right and nothing
all of
is
a sudden there'll be
wrong.
this continent called Oceania. Where the fuck that come from?
Or an event happened that you distinctly
Oh,
remember.
that
the
didn't
mandala
happen.
stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
mandala stuff, but bigger than the mandala stuff. And then I always kind of wondered about the moments where you have deja vu. Is it a meshing? Is it a crossing
Yeah.
over? Is it what I'm saying?
I've often wondered.
Yeah.
I often get boujade, that strange feeling that none of this has ever happened before.
Bouja day.
Yeah, strange feeling that none of this ever happened before.
But a good chunk of what I do usually is a great feeling that nothing ever happened.
It was a better joke when Stephen Wright said it.
Oh, I fucking don't even know who Stephen Wright is. I'm not gonna pretend I do. I'm terrible with names.
Oh my god, he was that comedian who was so deadpan in his voice. I've lost a buttonhole. Where am I gonna get a new buttonhole at this time?
Oh, I never did think he was funny.
Oh,
I got older. He sort of got funny, but I forgot about his name. I haven't seen any of his shit.
Oh yeah, he's been done for a long time. He's old. He's old.
Well, yeah, so are we.
I'm not that old. In fact, right now there are still 13 people out of every 100 on the entire planet are older than me.
13 people?
Yep. When I turned 58, I jumped into the 87th percentile. And 8 billion people, only 13 out of every 100 are older than me. Now,
well, I'm going to say with the local events, I bet a good chunk of them aren't necessarily alive now.
Deadpan, who was over for dinner tonight, he's 76, and that's 97%. Only 3 people out of every 100 on the whole planet are older.
Well,
that's great.
When I talk to my dad, whenever I talk to my dad, I call my dad, he's in DAV, and we don't say hi. I just go, who died? Because he does all the funerals. It's like, so who died? There's no highs or pleasantries. So who died? What's in the news? Oh, and Chris is saying that he goes hunting, rock hunting. It's for native artifacts, jasper and flint.
Oh, nice. Does he nap flint?
Do you nap the flint there?
Yeah. Do you make tools? Do you work with it? I find that fascinating.
Right? I find it dangerous for me.
Oh
That's a
yeah, it's a
whole
great
lot.
way to lose a finger.
That's a whole lot of sharp shit. And well, we've met, right?
Yeah.
Les made me. Speaking of fucking killing me tools, I forgot to bring it out with me. He made me a axe claw hammer thing. It's very sharp, and on one side it's got the choppy thing, where it chops off all your stuff, like your arms, your legs, arteries, and the other side has like the back half of a claw hammer, but it's got the head, so you can just. I'm just like, okay, it is handy looking as motherfucking hell, but if I'm going to use the hammer portion, I got to look at the sharp side coming up towards my face. Hopefully, I'm paying attention, and hopefully, nothing startles me or makes me do weird shit like trip or fall or something. I'm good at that too.
Chris will know what I'm talking about. I'm looking to make some. I would like some Clovis points so I can have to spear in an atlatl, which is a spear thrower. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. I thought I'd get you. Damn it. We played it. Thank you, Chris, for playing along.
It's an inside joke, y'all, and I'm not doing it online. If you want to know, this will be a private message only.
Right.
There's a story behind it. Well, not long, actually. It's kind of short. It's kind of fucked up. My papa visits me, and that's all I'm going to say. You are a butthead. You're a total butthead.
And it worked in so good, too.
I was just like, wait, no. He says, hi. Yeah, sharp things. No. Oh, Cricket did give me some info for y'all. She couldn't make it. It was her son's birthday party. She's also probably not going to be in the shop probably at all. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I know she got I think she bit off more than she could chew, so she's not been able to come in and help. And yeah, so anyway, at least she's still helping with the astrology. Because if she totally disappears, I promised her it's going to be an episode of misery. I'm going to get her, I'm going to kidnap her, I'm going to help her with her ankle because it looks a little bent wrong. And then we're just going to wait till it heals and be friends until then.
Gonna be her greatest
fan, if anything happens to her, it's not me. I swear, I'm joking. I'm completely joking. Because that would be the best
Where's
thing.
Minnie you?
I think she's out and about somewhere. She told me, but I just don't recall.
Did you know I was going to be on and she didn't show up? My heart broke.
Or did she not? She had to go do something. Oh, it was somebody's birthday party, and she had to go say hi.
Tell her I was heartbroken. It was hard to have her show up.
I'm going to guilt trip the shit out of her.
Please, thank you.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go Jewish. I'm Jewish. Oh, yeah, it's going to be Jewish guilt tripping time. I'm good at that.
Good job.
I fuck with her all the time. Hell yeah. She's one of the few kids that I've ever seen. I'm like, I am so fucking disappointed in your behavior. I can't even believe you would try that or do that. Or it's insane. I had so much trust in you, and now it's gone. She would think I hit her with a sledgehammer.
Right.
But that's the way it should be. They should care about your opinion.
Yes.
It's being bred right out of them.
It's her age that I'd actually sit and talk to.
Yes, she's good for combat. We sit and talk and shit. She's not really all that great as far as her work ethics, at least in the shop. And then when she is in here, you got every fucking thing with a dick trying to sniff her ass, and all my shop's getting all clogged up with butt sniffers. I'm just like, get the fuck out. Oh my God. And then she sits and does nothing but sits on her phone for the most part. And cleaning, I don't know. There's always some sort of reason. Love shit out of the girl. As her boss, she's terrible. She's
Wasn't she living with you for a while?
She still does.
Oh, okay.
That crazy lady don't even know she stays here.
You know, if I'd ever come to the valley, I'd probably see that.
I find it funny is that the crazy lady, she don't even know she's here. She's been here for fucking 3 years.
Wow.
Well, she knows she was here at least the first year.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell she thinks she went. She doesn't even know she stays here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. And she calls her every other name in the book. She thinks her name is Avery, and another time she recently called her something like Rachel or something like Rachel or something. Yeah, these are people we don't even know. I've never I don't know anyone named Avery. The only thing I've ever talked about with the name with the word Avery in it was labels. Avery
Right?
label. Yeah, that was it. I don't even talk about those, so I can't even imagine where she heard the word Avery. It's so fucking funny.
It could be something that happened in 1974, you know?
She had a conversation years back with her sister's dead husband. He's been dead for 20 years. She had a 2-hour-long convo with him.
Why does that surprise you?
I thought it was amusing.
You do that kind of stuff all the time.
Well, it amuses me. That's all I got to say. I don't know.
I mean, you talk with dead people all the time.
Yeah, some of them aren't even quite in the casket yet.
Well,
yeah, there's a Walking Dead. They live off of the stem cells and et cetera of dead babies. I don't know. They suck the blood out of small children filled with McDonald's and weird shit. I'm joking, sort of. I don't know. If I disappear, I said too much. Not that I even know anything. Good God. I need to watch it. I keep forgetting I'm on YouTube. You'd like to hear a paranormal tale. He would like to hear something of a paranormal tale from the Dreads. Sorry, I forgot his name. His name is Ray. I call him Ray Ray. He loves it.
No, I do not. Don't fuck me. Don't dare.
Don't call him Ray Ray. That's my name.
When I was, let's see.
When I was a wee lad.
8 when my great-grandfather died. He was a Romanian guy. He was 96 years old. And he died from a double hernia of shoveling snow in a snowstorm when I was 96.
You can die of a hernia?
Yeah, when you're 96, you sure fuck can.
How the fuck does your balls running up in your tummy kill you?
You go to have the surgery and you don't come home.
Okay, okay. All right, this makes sense. I have questions, okay?
Yes. And besides, I was 8, man. It was fucking... That makes it 1973, okay?
Shit, I was 2 years old. Maybe 1.5.
So, we're at the... Of course, we've got to be at the funeral home, man, for a whole damn day stuff, which wasn't a big part for me. But I remember sitting there, and I watched the shadow come right out of the wall in gray. And to me, it looked like a dude with a bowler hat, right? And I actually saw him go over to the casket and take my grandfather, and off they went. Not as more amorphous shaped than human, but I watched it clear as plain as day. And I remember telling my dad and mom that later that night, and they turned white. And my dad went and got an old picture, and that picture is what a Romanian, the bowler hat thing, is what a Romanian Orthodox Christian priest wears. Which, of course, he was from the old country, from Romania. Didn't ever even spoke a whole lot of English. And that was his religion. That was the first big brush with the paranormal I had, man, at about 8 years old. I've had many more since then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've seen so much shit, it's not even funny. And I have a theory, too, because when they kept things like hair and stuff of the dead people, because you don't see as many modern ghosts, honestly, as you see of past era type ghosts. And because we don't keep hair and body bits now, we also embalm them, do weird shit to them, but it's just, yeah, it's kind of like, I guess we don't keep the hair because, the picture thing, and from Victorian times, because they couldn't afford to have pictures done and stuff, some of them, so they would take the hair and keep a lock of their hair, and you grieve for that person. You could lock their fucking spirit down here, if your grief is real strong, and so are you,
Right.
Now, you could be kind of so picture all that shit. That's why we have such older ghosts. That's my opinion, anyway.
I feel Bedrock here all the time. He's only been dead about 2 years, and I feel him here all the time.
Bedrock is the prior guy that owned it.
Gold miner. He was a gold miner who lived in his cabin, and I feel him. It's been very welcoming. I mean, very nice. But when my friend Nancy came in from Detroit, and she's very adept, not even having told her about Bedrock or that, or the prior history of the cabin. First night, she rolled over bed. Who is that guy? because she could plainly see him walking around and stuff.
Yep.
And he said, the same thing. He seemed happy that people were here, right?
Well, at least one he liked, anyway.
She could actually see him, and I'm not. That doesn't work for me that way.
Yeah. I don't always see him all the time, but I do see him when I see him. I see him. A lot of times, if I close my eye after I look at it, it's like taking a Polaroid, and then I'll close my eyes, and when I close my eyes, I can see the Polaroid, but I can see the other things in the Polaroid that I couldn't see with my eyeballs. So I would take a little snapshot, and I would close my eyes and then look at the snapshot in my head, and then I could see the other things.
Gotcha.
And then sometimes I can see them straight out, or sometimes I can feel them go by me, and I feel whatever emotionally they're trying to portray to me. I can also feel the ones that don't have emotions. Those are the ones that make me a little wary. And it makes
I figured the only reason he saw him, or he was that coherent, the first time a woman had been in his cabin, and who knows how long, spending the night,
He probably saw her change her clothes. He's like, I can't touch nothing.
I didn't know the guy, but from what I know about him, I wish I had. We would have got along really well. And I know that ever since I've been here, there's a lot of they never moved his stuff out of here. I did most of that when I moved in. And the stuff I packed up in that, I could sit down and I'll say, man, God damn it, I need some butane. And I'll be damned 2 hours later, I won't stumble across a fresh can. Things like that. Man, I don't have this one screwdriver, and I'll open a drawer and it'll be right there. When I sat down the first time, decided I am going to rent the place, opened the arm on the rocker, and there was a pre-rolled joint and a little vial of tourist gold foil inside a test tube. It wasn't real gold.
Yeah. It's not real gold. That's just not real gold. The foil.
It's gold foil, but that's not worth anything. They just pack it inside.
But it is worth something if you're a witch.
But I mean that kind of welcoming feeling has been here the whole time I've been here.
Well, that's because you're respectful. You're not a total douche canoe.
Well, one of the first things I said when I was alone in the place was, "Don't need to worry. I'm going to be real respectful and stuff." And,
right.
By the way, you don't need it anymore, so I'm going to give it all the fuck away instead of it sitting here rotting for 40 years.
And I'm sure that.
Good with that.
I was going to say, I'm sure that seemed fine. Because, I mean.
And most of it all.
It seems like he's there a lot. It doesn't seem like. But it doesn't seem like he's stuck by any means. He just visits. Because it's a happy place.
I think so. Yeah, I really do. And it was a happy place for him, yes. But yeah, he's not all the time, and less now. I think as I go into the second year of being here, it's just going to slowly he's comfortable with whatever he was concerned about. It's not a concern anymore.
Yeah. You know what? You are dispersing too his stash that he probably worked really hard on, and with his blessing, which probably helped him release himself from here.
Yeah. He was a rapid repurposer, just like me. Almost everything in here, including the big screen TV I've got, all came out of the trash. I mean, he'd just go down to the dump, which is just a quarter mile over here, and we routinely bringing stuff, furniture, all kinds of shit, washing machines and that, and then moving them on and giving them to other people. So when he passed and all that stuff, it just sat here collecting dust. I'm sure that irked him a bit.
Yeah. Well, it would. I mean, if somebody went, God, I'm ACD. I'm OCD. I'm ACD. Jesus.
Yeah, you're a little ACDC. Admit it.
I'm a little AC, man. It's all cool. Words have been weird. My brain is functioning fine. It's just the words that come out of my mouth don't usually mesh up. I think they're arguing. My brain and my mouth, they're having lovers quarrels, but. Anywho, they're just not working in unison any which way. But oh fuck me, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't know. Fucking ball sacks.
We do this to each other all the time.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble lately, and my empathy has apparently notched up several hundred notches.
Better you than me.
Oh, yours is coming. Just hang on.
Walk off and live. Don't
Hang on
dare.
to your
Don't
Superwoman underwear. You're going to need it.
dare. Don't dare.
You remember Underoos?
Oh, sure.
Fun to wear underwear?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had Supergirl.
You had
and
Wonder Woman?
I had Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was my favorite because she had them bracelets.
Ooh.
Right?
I like the golden lasso, man. Tie me up, make me tell the truth, baby.
Well, okay, I did like the golden lasso too. All right, okay. Kyla is saying something too. Hang on one second. Let's take a comment break. She said there's an Ed here. Kyla, she sees spirits. Or talks to him, sees them, does both. She's yeah. Anyway, she said there's an Ed there tonight, but she don't know exactly who he is.
Huh.
Too. I mean, if there's anyone familiar with an Ed, if
I'm
so,
not
speak up or I was gonna say, what do you got? Speak up or forever hold your penis.
Yeah. The only Ed I know is your neighbor Moose Jaw.
My neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy Moose Jaw lives next road up from you. I brought him over to the shop before.
That I'm sure if I saw him, that would make complete sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a little older than the both of us. They call him Moose Jaw because he used to get into festivals, clacking moose jaws together. He hitchhiked all across the country when he was a younger man, playing for bands with percussion like that. Because they do actually use moose jaws for that.
That's cool. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she said that Ed is seeming to hang more around you.
Me?
Yeah, it says more around you.
Could be.
Yeah. But she said this before you even said what you said.
Yeah, well, Ed's alive.
Well, when's the last time you talked to him? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Not even nice. I'm kidding. Good Lord. I'm always kidding for the most part. It's really hard to know if I'm kidding or not most of the time. Because, well, if I want to fuck with you, I can fuck with you. My papa always called me the Cheshire Cat.
There you go.
Because I was always grinning like a fucking shit-eating devil, and I didn't do anything. But the more you asked me if I did it, the more I smiled. The more I smiled, the more you wondered if I did it. It was a vicious circle, and I couldn't quit it either. It was just like, oh my God, can I stop? And the more the inner turmoil within, I'm like, stop. I couldn't stop. So people thought I did shit. I never did. I'm just like, that's all I did. It's just smile. I couldn't stop smiling, but I didn't do it. But I'd be going, I didn't do anything. Don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. Or whatever, maybe I didn't do it. But the more I said that, the more I smiled, the worse it got. Now, if I was stone cold serious and I was lying out on my ass, they would believe me.
I never lie.
You never lie?
That's
What a liar. What a liar. What a liar. I lie if I need to, if I think I'll get away with it. I'm not a dumbass. I'm not a saint. But if I get caught...
don't, though. That's why I'm covered with skulls. The majority of my tattoo is skulls. Because, Freud said if you dream about skulls, it represents the peeling away of all the layers of lies, subterfuge. All that's left is the bare essence, truth. And the truth and honesty are very important. And
actually, if we were going to get the bare essence, wouldn't it be the marrow inside said bone?
Not if it's a skull. Skulls don't have any marrow.
Oh, well, what the hell did... Okay, wait.
Marrow's long bones. And marrow marrow produces your white blood cells.
Okay. Don't we need white blood cells in our brain? Don't we need white blood cells in our brain? Come on.
You only get blood in and out. There's no blood produced in your brain. Marrow is in the bones where blood is produced, along with erythropoietin, which makes red blood cells.
You know what? I think me and you need a jibber jabber. Oh, yeah. How the hell do you have any medical background?
Me? Oh, yeah, I got a bunch. I remember I was a medical transcriptionist for 7 years.
I said, how do you have a medical background? But that makes sense then.
Yeah,
I'm hearing your head with the medical phrase.
Yeah, I was a medical transcriptionist for 7 years.
That's right. I forgot we were talking about that last visit. Hey, we're gonna have to keep. Oh, she sent me a photo of the rock. Hang on. Hey, Lori. We're gonna say hi to Lori John. Hold on, Kyla.
Hi, Lori John.
Awesome. Is it Lori and John or Lori John? Because that's a weird middle name.
That's a cool middle name.
That is a very unusual, weird little middle name. Little middle name. That would be kind of interesting. They said, hey. Well, they said, hey there. I'm just paraphrasing here.
I can see it.
Now, back to Karen thingy. She said, sent you a photo of the rock I found sitting on my bed. Have no idea where it came from. Okay, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone. 2 seconds. I had to finish the text. Somebody's trying to call me. I might have to dip here in a second and go answer the phone. It's somebody I was, they were my cancer, not victim. Jesus, that came out wrong. Guinea pig, because they were taking my fuck cancer and my, kidney cancer. And they've been gone for 3 months, and I would like to see how they progress because they just started my stuff. So I'm kind of curious. So I might dip for like 2 or 3 minutes in a second.
I'm very bad at this all alone, by the way.
It's okay. I'll be like right here where I can hear you. I just want to be able to talk to him and not make this thing do things.
So what's this rock look like?
Well, I'm trying to find that too. Hang on a second, sorry, y'all. I apparently can't type and talk.
I can't talk to type. Oh my god, it murders everything I say.
You see, who'd you murder?
Didn't murder anybody.
Give me a minute. Crazy lady keeps fucking with me. I might end up murdering her. I said it online. Oh my god, don't hurt me. If she ever does this, I swear I'll probably be in trouble.
I got arrested at work once for rape and murder.
What?
I got arrested once at work for rape and murder. I was caught killing time and fucking off.
Oh my god, well, I guess everybody else in this newest generation should spend their time where they belong, behind.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what happens to bad rainbows?
No.
They go to prison.
That's terrible.
But it's okay though. It's only a light scent.
That's terrible. Terrible. You're so bad, guy. All right. We're getting to the pictures. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can pull it up enough so that we can show it on the camera. And I threw my glasses down, so now that I actually can't see, I have to take them off to see the fucking phone. I have to put them back on to see you people. I'm blind. All right, let's see if we can get this somewhere. I moved my camera, so let's hang on. That's terrible.
Now it's like a Chinese dinner or something.
What the fuck? Okay, they're calling me now. My phones are ringing. Jesus. She knows it's the mini shit. All right, let's put her on speaker.
Oh, let's.
Hello? Oh, fucking. It went to you. Hey. I can't hear you. Hey. I couldn't hear you. I don't know. My brain was like, he.
Hi, I'm right here at the shop. How come you're not here coming to see me? I came all the way from home. I came all the way from home to see you. Where are you?
You're at the fucking shop?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Motherfucker, why didn't you tell somebody?
I was trying to surprise you, baby.
I don't like surprises. You gotta warn a person.
I don't have to do anything. I'm so disappointed that you weren't here. Some kind of witch you are. If you were that much of a witch, you'd know I was coming. Oh, I'm on the podcast, honey. I'm at home.
You're on the podcast too. You're on speakerphone.
So lovely. I don't like surprises. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
By the way, I love you.
Love you, Ray.
I love you too, honey. Mwah.
Mwah.
Do you need to speak to me? I can step out.
Everything's good.
Okay, I'm gonna take you off speaker, I reckon. I'll be back. She's
All right.
I'll be back. Entertain them there, Ray.
Oh, so I do the old soft shoe, dance like Mr. Bojangles? What?
I want to see your Bojangles.
Yeah, you are not allowed to see my Bojangles.
Well, at least not on camera, man. Shit. Not in
Oh, that's the only way I was going to show them.
I'm going to go over here now.
Okay, you can do that.
This is a very informative podcast.
You can have 9 people type in, what's a Bojangles?
Well, can't show you here.
So how do you think, Kylie, that this rock got there?
I don't know. It won't let me pull anything out of the ATM, but it says I have money on it at the ATM. Card.
Geez, I'm learning I would probably suck being a DJ. There'd be all this dead time on the radio. So, when I was a younger man, about 11 years old, 13, my mom worked at the Michigan Hypnosis Therapy Center. And they did a lot of different stuff. We're in hypnosis and ESP. And I was given a lot of time to practice psychometry, which, for those who don't know, psychometry is when you take a personal object to somebody and by holding it, begin to tell them something about them. And to everybody's amazement, I told a young woman, well, not too old to me, because I was a little kid, but I told her all about her prom night, including the color of her dress and the fact that her dad had to go out to the bank, take out money just so she could get the dress to go to the thing. And I had, that was my first experience with things like that. All through my life, I've been able to, hold a ring or a set of keys, pretty much pick out whose they are or tell something about the person who uses them every day. Once Willow gave me her mom's ring and didn't tell me who it was, and I freaked her out by telling her it was her mom's ring. We often do little things like that to surprise each other. The hell of a lady. I don't know about you guys, but I can still hear their phone conversation.
Oh, shit. Hold on, I'm coming.
Are you back? You don't even sound like you're breathing heavy.
What?
You don't even sound like you're breathing heavy.
Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes as you get older, it gets easier. I'm lying. I make you work for it.
So I told them the story of the psychometry and working at the Michigan Hypnosis Therapy Center, and then also with your mom's ring.
Oh, good God. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, she was having, I don't know.
I could hear most of it.
Oh. Well, then apparently so could everybody else. And we could have just had that whole convo right here. I'm deaf, so I put it on speakerphone.
I feel good that she fell hook, line, and sinker. That I was there.
That was awesome. That was fucking hilarious. She's gonna hurt me later. Elderly abuse, you all. She's gonna be beating the elderly over here. Okay, next. Okay, hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Kyla was sending messages when I was out.
What's that thing?
Laura John was laughing at us for something. Does Ed answer to Pops? Kyla, does Ed answer to Pops?
Hmm.
And then Kyla didn't know what she said, so I'm just kind of filling in.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they don't know what each other say until I show it or read it. Kyla was saying before she even knows what she was asking about Pops. It's almost like two different people here. Okay, almost like two different people because I hear, how's Ed? Yeah, I know, sounds weird. So she sounded like maybe two different people hearing. And then, Berwin, where's the damn rock? Oh, 2 seconds, Chris. Calm down. I'll show you. Don't wet the sheets. I'm coming. No, just kidding. I will show you. 2 seconds. I'm trying to catch up. There's more blue, but it's not showing in photos. All right, I will show you the picture. Gotta pull it up. I had it up for a second. I had to take it down for a second. I had to answer a phone call. Okay, let's try this again. This might help. There we go. I'm not sure. All right, let's try this. Oh, that's right. I moved everything. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the glare is coming from. Is that not the glare? That's not the glare. Okay. What is happening? It's the screen. I know it is. It's got to be. Hold on. Bear with me. God damn it. Nothing in my world.
Have a bear with you?
I don't have any bears with me. But I have the right to bear arms, so I got one in the closet in case I need
Why
one.
would you want to give a bear guns? Who wants to arm bears? That's silly.
I just want to have the bear arms, goddammit. The guns, they're not up for debate. They're mine. I don't know. Can you see
you had a right to arm.
Can we see this or no?
I can, but since I'm using my phone, it's tiny.
But okay, but it's kind of sort of clearish.
Yeah, it looks like it would be clear for somebody with a screen.
With a computer, yeah. And I'm trying to hold it still, man. It's shaky.
Yeah, you're failing.
It makes it really hard for me to do all this brain surgery I do. My neurosurgeon.
I'll loan you my book, Brain Surgery for Beginners.
Here's
I've actually got one named that.
Wait. Brain surgery by numbers. Paint by numbers. I would trust myself to do brain surgery if I could do it with just me instincts. She definitely don't want me paying attention because I'll just go and do that over there because I saw a thing. Let's try it. I'm gonna say I don't know. Hopefully y'all can see. This would be the stone she found.
Well, now see if Chris recognizes.
Yes, come on, Berwin.
From where I am, it looks sedimentary.
Well, yeah. Okay, what is the blue? Okay, there's a stone called dolomite, but it's got, I think, the same blue in it when it's dolomite. It's not dull, D-U-L. It's dolomite.
Dolomite can be a lot of different colors, like marble.
Yeah. Well, no, but I know you can't see someone describe. It's got like crystal inserts. What the fuck? What shell?
Huh.
I don't have to explain exactly. There's more than one crystal, obviously, in here, but there's one that's like a blue-green. And I have a stone out here called dolomite, D-O-L-O-M-I-T-E. And it has the same little blue-green. It's more green to me, but some people probably see it more blue. It's like a green, almost like a mint greenish. Not quite mint, a little darker. But the other portion of it that's in the dolomite is like a creamy color as opposed to the dark brown. It's in this one.
Right?
I don't know.
I'm really talking myself because there's more people know geology better than me.
I am just starting to become more of a novice at crystals.
Right.
Yeah, I am learning as I go, like everything else I do. It's
I
better
knew
if
a
I'm
girl
in.
named Crystal.
Yeah, you know. I
Several,
never did.
actually. Crystals have been a recurring theme over the years.
I bet. I knew this one named Crystal, and her last name was Meth. I didn't know her personally, but no, I'm just kidding. Actually, there was one girl that was named after Crystal Meth
Oh,
in one of the places I had lived over the course of time. And her name was Crystal. I was like, well, that's pretty. And she goes, yeah, my parents were on meth. I was like, I said, how am I supposed to respond, lady?
yeah,
What do you
really.
want me? I'm like, what do you want me to do? That was just wide open. Can I pick on you? Please let me pick on you.
Make the most of it.
Right? I'm just like, please let me pick on you. She told me go for it, and I was like, fuck yeah, because it was way too good. There was too much to go with. There was way too much material to ignore all of it. We actually ended up being decent friends. Sucker. But she was just nice. But she never. Oh my god.
Yes.
I didn't specify. I'm like, why are you doing that, soda? It's not even cold.
That's
I mean,
why.
it's cold. It's cold. No, it's cold, but it's not cold. So
Right.
it's nowhere near frozen. But it wasn't being shifted around. It was sitting. It's been sitting in there on the floor in my purse until I just remembered where I put it and grabbed it. I didn't drop it or nothing.
I'll be right back. I gotta summon a demon.
I'm not sure what to say to that. Don't summon anything we can't banish.
Demon baby, my cat.
He's got a cat named Demon. And, well, I've seen some of their play
Handheld cat.
marks. Yeah, I've seen some of their play marks. That cat is evil. The cat also brought back one of its children after it went out spreading his demon seed. He brought back one of the kids, so he's got two cats now, Demon and Hellcat.
And voila, demon baby.
Oh my god, let's see it. It looks like the angry cat almost.
Oh, she has her moments.
Wow.
She's actually Hellcat's daughter.
That's why I was just explaining why he was gone, was that the cat brought it back for you to take care of his kid.
He's sorry that cat bugs the shit out of him now. He's gone like all day. He won't even come home, man. And of course
baby.
now he looks like somebody just rubbed his face on sandpaper. The poor guy.
He looks a little pissy, a little rough around the edges.
Yeah, she's nice though. She thinks she's spoiled. She owns the world. They all do at that age.
They're cats. I didn't think they ever changed that thought process. My cat is still a raging cow. She was today being a cow. She's an asshole.
Oh, they can be.
She likes to mess with me every once in a while. When I'm on the verge of killing something anyway, somebody, something, whatever, the rutabaga. Not a rutabaga, what is it? Kumquat. I call her kumquat. Rutabaga is my safety word. My bad. I got all fucking jacked up now. Jesus,
thought
if you ever hear me yelling,
Wait a minute.
what? What
I
did you
thought
say?
kumquat was your safe word.
Kumquat's not my safe
Yeah.
word. Kumquat's a description of a lot of people I know.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, right? It's
Huh.
better than being called a cunt nugget, though.
Or a twat waffle.
I don't know. Cunt nuggets are disgusting.
Huh, I would guess so.
Well, think about what would make a nugget in a cunt.
I don't want to know. When we're off
Hey.
screen, I'll tell you a story. But this ain't
Not
for
safe
public
for
consumption.
adults, do you mean?
Not for public consumption.
I reckon. Okay, catching up. Kyla said, I've always had weird things happen around me, but it's normal to me. I'm used to it. Well, we all meet on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We all meet on Wednesday. The weird things happen here, folks. That's why I love me little weirdos.
Don't forget the little group, the weird Wytchwood page dwellers.
Mm-hmm. If you're on Facebook, which I don't know, I would really like to find something. I don't know why we ever left MySpace. MySpace was fucking fun.
Yeah, it was. It was way
It
funner.
was fun. You could play. You could set up all kinds of stuff. What the fuck did we leave? We left it for fucking Facebook. I mean, really?
Yeah, in hindsight.
Well, you know, you were kind of, everybody else went, so you had to go.
Right.
Because if you want to talk to anybody, you got to go where they are, and they're all over here because everyone follows the sheep that ran off the edge of the cliff.
I've been really reducing my presence on Facebook, but problem is that over the last 13 years, it's become my phone book to the world. I've got friends on 4 continents, and it's the way we keep in touch. You know?
And she says, "This is why I love you guys. You just love us because we got good boobs. He's got nice moobs and dreads, man. You can hold him still. It's like little handlebars. It's like little handlebars.
You don't have to hold my dreads. I know what I'm doing.
You're just afraid somebody's going to rip one out.
Not at all.
Where did I get that one dread from? Where did that dread come out of?
That was one of mine, I think.
Oh, I know it was one of yours. Where did it come from? Please tell me your dreads don't go down your butt crack.
No, not usually.
Okay, cool. Because I think those are called dingleberries.
Yeah. But I do use them like Clinton used cigars, though.
Oh, my God. Berwin says AOL chats. That dial-up noise. It hurt my ears. It made me really sad. I wasn't sure I necessarily needed to be online. Tinnitus is bad, but AOL dial-up, man, that's just some serious nightmare shit.
Ding.
Yeah, you hear all kinds of weird noises, and God, motherfuck if somebody picked up the phone line to do something. The only thing worse than that was like when they had the fax machine noises.
Oh, now, if you do the job I did in the Army, signals intelligence, I'd listen to Arabic all the time. But you'd have to know the difference, too, between secure communication, fax, auto fax, and Morse. Because you'd hear all them in the background, which is why I have the tinnitus so bad.
I got tinnitus because I don't know why. I think I woke up with it when I was born.
Well,
I actually don't remember a time when I didn't have it. And then I had an ex. I have had 4, like, married type ex things. I wasn't married to this asshole. Never mind. Hold on. Anyway, doesn't matter. I digress.
Did Chris figure out what kind of rock it is?
What?
Did Chris figure out
I don't know. You gonna tell us, Chris, what kind of rock it is, or if you know? Or are you just gonna keep it your secret? Are you gonna come over? Are you gonna come over? PA. We'll see you in, I don't know what, a week? Yeah.
I could be here in 13 hours.
Come back on. There you go. Come back on and let us know what it is if you don't know. I don't know. It kind of looks like it's got the little stones that are in the dolomite, but I don't know what those stones are. I've never looked into dolomite.
They're dolomitic stones.
There you go. Works for me. I have the Confucius stone. I forgot what the fuck that stone was, and I set it on the shelf. Now I don't know what the fuck it is. Now I'm confused. It's called a Confucianite. I have no fucking idea what it was when I put it, or after I put it up there. And yeah, I'm missing a stone. I'm really upset.
I had some hipster bring me labradoodle right.
Labradoodle right?
Yeah.
Well, better than labradoodle wrong. Isn't there a tea? A labradoodle? Not labradoodle, but yeah, labradoodle. I don't fucking know. There's a tea.
Labradorite.
Oh no, I know that's the stone, but there's a tea that sounds like labradoodle.
Oh, there's Labrador tea.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
That grows up here.
Yeah, it's good for you.
They used to have a yard full of it. Yeah, I've made tea from that. It's not bad.
Well, it's good for you. I could use it in supplements.
Spruce tip better, though.
Well, I'm not drinking spruce tip tea.
Why not?
Because I don't really care for the smell of pine. I've tried some, and I wasn't overly, digging it.
Yeah, I guess.
But now you can add the spruce tips to, say, my damn tea. Oh, I have new supplements, and yes, since your box is delayed, you get some. I have ones for energy that I've put together. I started calling them Juice Me Baby or Juice Me, and then somebody brought to mind exactly what I was saying. Juice Me, and I was like, oh fuck. Well, we're back to the drawing board on the names. Somebody got any funny names for energy?
I thought Juice Me was the female Viagra one you came up with.
No. No. I don't have a female Viagra. You make me think about these things.
Well, if you have one, call it Juice Me.
But Juice Me is about shooting up.
Oh God, I wouldn't know that. Jesus.
I didn't know that. If somebody showed it to me. Or told me they showed it to me. They didn't show it to me. It's not shown until I wasn't. What?
That shit's a death sentence, man.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's not good because I've just gotten a recent understanding of it,
Ooh,
and well, not me personally, but like somebody explained to me because I I have no filter, so if I have a question, it's just straight up a question. It's like a
sure.
6-year-old asking you a question. I got no judgment. I got nothing behind it except for, hey, I'm
Yeah, I
curious.
want to know.
Yeah, here's a question for you based off what you said. You want to interact with me? Let's go. Here's my curiosity. I went this way. You uncomfortable? Oops, sorry. Uh, but they called me Motor Mouth when I was a kid too, so I used to do this for a living. Apparently, they fed me ho hos and ding dongs if I would shut up. Nah, nothing with chocolate. I hated chocolate. With this,
I found it up more often. I eat the ho-hos than the ding dongs.
I bet you do. Them damn ding dongs, man. I wouldn't eat them for a while because they said ding dong, and I just was like, I was trying to be a good Christian girl because I grew up Southern Baptist. I was doing my damnedest, man. It
That's
just
why they
didn't.
changed the name to King Dongs. Remember?
Oh my God, the king dongs. That's
Yeah,
the
they
one I'm
changed
thinking
the
of.
name.
Ding dongs and the king dongs.
And they
King
used to be
dongs.
wrapped in tinfoil.
Yes, those are the ones I'm talking about. I'm not
Yeah,
sure exactly what I just said, but it's king. Yeah, the king dongs.
yeah,
I
they were
grew
ding
up.
dongs. They were King Dongs. Then they were King Dons. They took the G out.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, they did.
No.
I wouldn't lie to you. We're not dating. Unless we're dating, then I wouldn't lie to you.
Oh, it wouldn't matter. I have a human lie detector. Ask my exes. Ask my kid. Oh, wait. He'd lie about it, so don't ask him. I'm not talking about Kira. She's the chosen child. The other one, I don't know. I gave him the tools, and he left him.
I don't know about Chosen, but she sure is special.
She is definitely short bus like in window special, man. Good God. Hormones
When
are
when she
not.
comes home, tell her I said put her helmet on and get in the shower.
Oh God, I bought her a helmet. Don't do that. I did buy her a helmet. It
Oh,
was
that's
black.
mean.
Well, she has ticks because I'm gonna tell you something. Here's a little health information. And this is checkable, but HPV virus
Yes,
vaccine thing.
the one that we all have.
But the vaccine. I'm talking about the
Oh,
vaccine
right.
that they keep thrusting into the children before this last few years.
I thought they discontinued that because it was all fucked up.
Oh, it's all fucked up. I don't know if they discontinued it or not, but as soon as I seen that fucker come on the TV, I was like, oh my God, do not take that shit out of your damn
Yeah.
mind. But I have feelings. I have weird feelings, and they're very verbal because I got diarrhea of the mouth. But I can walk by a commercial, not even pay attention to much else, and I'll hear the commercial say something, and I'll be like, that right there is bullshit. Same thing about this shit that just happened. Plans that are demic. Yeah, I got my thoughts on that. But these are things I've seen since I was a little kid.
Right.
I preferred the monsters in my closet as opposed to the visions that I was catching. I was catching the visions of this shot, jab, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's not gabapentin. It's gab something though.
Which one? Oh, anyway, back to the fucking HI or the HPV. Not
Yeah,
even
yeah.
but back to the HPV. Yeah, I digress. It was bad. It was bad. I mean, as soon as I heard the thing, I was like, no, because all it is your immune system. If you boost your immune system, HPV stays dormant in your system. It is based off of your immune system. So if you are susceptible to it or catch it, boost your immune system and it's gone. Don't fucking vaccinate for this shit. It causes not ticks, but involuntary muscle loss or involuntary muscle movement. Involuntary, huh?
Spasms.
Yeah. Well, this is specifically what they said was involuntary muscle movement, not a tick, not a spasm. And if you add nicotine, which the little pens they vape off of,
Oh yeah.
there's something wrong with them. There's something really bad. I don't know what it is. I don't personally know. All I ever hear whenever I fucking try to voice it is nickel poisoning. I don't give a shit. I don't know which. I don't care. I care, but I don't care. I don't care. Prove me wrong. Don't give a shit. But if I'm right and people start dying out of nickel poisoning, guess what, bitches? I was right. But, whatever. The numbers will never show. Anyway, I digress again. I try to keep it off of those subjects because I get off on tangents. I get a little irritated because it's all the stuff I saw ahead of time when I was young. But this weird fucking I think it's 84. Is it 84? The Body Snatchers movie came out.
Oh, the modern one, the one with
not the modern one. I'm talking about the old one.
Yeah, Leonard Nimoy and Donald Sutherland.
I only watched it one time. It threw me into a panic attack when I was young.
Pod people, baby.
But yeah, pod people and the squealing, that high pitch whenever a human. Yeah, well, it's kind of like now, only it's not quite as high pitched, but it's some woke squealing.
Woke squealing.
Tell me it ain't. You ain't like us. Do what we say. And they cancel you. Same difference.
Everybody's misguided.
Not everybody. So there's a lot more woke.
The people that call themselves liberals now, that woke crowd, they are so far not what a liberal is. Crazy.
Well, there are some I know that would categorize themselves there, but I don't think they're totally gone. It's not the same. It's not the same for the
no. The liberalism I practice is nothing like these idiots.
Okay, well, Chris says it was 78. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, Chris.
That gave me the fucking night terrors, man. That movie, that and V Nation.
I saw it at the matinee for $1.25.
Oh, I'd rather eat the seat out of a matinee fucking before I'd watch that shit. Ugh. No. It fucking freaked me out when I was young, and I recognized it when it started happening here. I was like, God damn it, am I gonna have to hide? When it first started, because I'm like, yeah, I'm essential. And then be asking, oh, you're taking it rough. I'm essential, baby. That's all I ever says. I'm essential. I don't know what to tell y'all. I just kind of.
The one that got me was an old Twilight Zone with Telly Savalas when he still had hair.
I don't think I've ever seen it. I'm gonna check.
It's a little doll that's named Talking Tina. That's his daughter's doll, and he just gets things. My name's Talking Tina, and I'm gonna kill you. That was it, man. For that, I couldn't watch Chucky. None of it. I was ruined for dolls, man. For the time I saw this whole
dolls used to
black and white one.
Yeah, I probably watched it. It sounds familiar. Dolls used to freak me out, but they're one of the fears I have actually conquered. I like my dolls, and now I hunt them. I like dolls. I don't necessarily want anything dark in my house, but if it's haunted and it ain't gonna mean no harm, first off, can I help you? Second off, if I can't and you want to stay, then hey, you want to be my friend, But except for that one fuck, I got my leg broke. I got my face almost bashed in by that fucking thing. It wasn't it physically doing it to me, obviously. But there was something. My leg, when I broke my leg was shoved to the side in front of my other foot while I was moving.
Damn.
Yeah, and I fell down and cracked my tibia and my fibula. My fibula got dual cracked, and then the tibia got one crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had 3 cracks.
That's where I got all my pins in my tibias.
But the fibula is the one, if I'm remembering right, it's the strong bone, the strength, the one.
The bigger one. Yeah.
The supportive, and then the tibia was the one that helps you when you turn. Yeah. So, and it's a smaller bone. It didn't matter. I screamed fuck every time I had to fart. I didn't have to fart that much, but even if I did, I wouldn't have done it. Everything I did, I blinked my eyes one time and my fucking, oh my God, that hurt my leg. I was like, fuck me. I never yelled fuck so much on my back in a bed and not get laid. It was so much. I think I talked about this before, but anyway.
The worst for me was breaking my tailbone.
Yeah.
I powdered my tailbone when I got hit by a car. And then for 9 weeks, I broke 3 vertebrae, powdered my tailbone, cracked my pelvis, and put 8 staples in my head. Bad day to go to work. Anyways, when you break your tailbone, you're not comfortable sitting, you're not comfortable laying down, and you're certainly not comfortable standing up for 9 fucking weeks. Worst bone I ever broke, and I've broken a bunch.
Yeah, did you get a donut pillow?
Ah, fuck, I had a mutant Ninja Turtle body cat for 9 weeks.
Okay. Oh, so you didn't even. Oh, you didn't even get the benefit of a donut pillow.
No, but it wouldn't help. Believe me.
Oh, well, no, but it wouldn't touch then.
It's your tailbone, man.
Well, you powdered it, so it wouldn't be quite. And no offense, I know you because you're going to tell me otherwise. But it wouldn't be quite as bad as splintering it, because.
Oh no, they did show, man. That thing had to heal back. It was horrible, man. That was the most uncomfortable I think I've ever been.
Well, I would what do you call it? Dare to compare it with childbirth.
Well, no, that's the most pain you might have. But
I'm just saying, I dare to compare it with that because I think maybe they might be close in matching.
I don't envy you guys.
No, and I haven't broken my tailbone, so.
And I haven't had a kidney stone or a baby, so.
Well, if you don't want to have kidney stones, lemon juice.
Yes, I
make homemade lemonade. The best thing, and when Les wasn't drinking it, because every once in a while he goes into some ginger stubborn shit. Ginger Jim and I am in fucking new robble, fucker. Fucking worst patient I ever had. Makes me want to lose me patience. Right out the window. No, okay, so he just wasn't drinking my lemonade. You want me to make some? See, I didn't. It took a minute for me to get it to kick in, and we don't ask him questions unless we want him to think he's got some sort of control. I usually just make it, here you go. And he's like, thank you, and then he'll do it. If I ask, nah, I'm good. Really? Yeah, we'll debate this for 20 minutes. When I could just go do it, sit in front of him and go, you probably should drink that. You should probably
I miss your cucumber water.
My cucumber water?
Yeah, from back at the Purple Place in Houston. Used to be water, cucumbers, used to be out.
That was just for a small minute. Man, I went through a thing. Wasn't that mine? I was making mine and I made you one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, everyone must go through what I'm going through. No, I'm just kidding. If it's
you used to keep fresh veggies in the water thing out right there by the counter.
Yep. Yeah. Now it's just expensive to be organic.
That was pretty much the only reason I used to come by, man. I was hungry.
Well, yeah. Fuck you. Then you fell in love with my dog.
Oh, yeah, man. I love Dink. He's my hero.
I really wanted to print the shirts for him that said, he has a dog shirt that says, Dinky loves bitches. And I wanted to print up t-shirts because he had his little crew.
Right.
It would just say Dinky's bitch with a face picture of him.
That'd be awesome.
It would be hilarious. Only thing is I'd have to get Brandon one.
Oh, man.
That was his boyfriend.
I talked to him not too long ago. He seemed like he's all right.
I hope so. Yeah, if he's watching,
too.
I don't mean to talk about your ass online, but hey.
I hope you're watching. I miss your brother.
Yeah, no shit, man. I don't know where you've been. Don't know what you've been up to. I kind of got my clues, though.
Yeah, well, he's waiting on his special one to get done with that little thing they're doing.
I suffice to say, I love him to death.
Yes.
I question many of his decisions.
He has been one of the most truest, helpful people with my charity and everything.
He is a darling. He really should.
Never imagined. But I learned the reason he came to Alaska is because he bought property sight unseen and then had to buy an Argo to find it.
Oh my God.
Oh, I know.
Now he's a darling, but I wish he treated himself as well as he should.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you. Me too.
Yep, I tell him all the time. Well, not all the time, but I told him all the time. I see him sometimes. Occasionally. But
yeah. I find if I
need to have a little more self-value.
I gotta not harp on him as much as I'd like to, or else he'll stop coming by or stop calling.
He'll disappear.
Yes.
Because he's disappeared for me already to a degree. He hasn't been around too much. So I'm gonna talk smack about him until he shows up and says, "What the fuck?" And I'll be like, "Yeah." We should just talk about him all the time.
We should.
But then he has to show his face then. Fucker.
He's my favorite Viking.
He just needs to fucking treat himself the way he should be treated, and then things will move better. He finds so many fucking obstacles because he keeps trying to trudge through the path that he's not supposed to take.
Think?
Yeah, takes him back over and over again. But you can't.
But he wants to work on everybody else but him.
Well, that's because he doesn't work on himself because he doesn't have any self-value. If he had self-value, he'd do this and he'd be a lot more helpful. He's a darling. I love the shit out of him. He's helped me through so much shit. I really hate that he treats
oh my God, man.
But anyway, we better get off of his ass.
Oh, never.
You're being called out, motherfucker. Come visit.
Anyhow, I about got to go, sweetheart.
You're good. Oh, I gotta go too. Holy shit. All right, y'all. Apparently, as usual.
Thanks for having me. Really
Absolutely.
love you guys.
Mucho loves.
I'll see you as soon as I can.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Bye. Don't hitchhike. All right, you guys. Oh, let's put up Kyla's thingy. First time I walked in the shop, Dinky walked right up and greeted him. He's been barking like a crazy little asshole lately because Daddy has been taking him on little fucking car rides and rolling down the back windows and telling him that people are cheeseburgers. And so he barks ferociously now. Oh. Excuse me, you guys. All right, I do have to jump off here. I didn't realize that it was so stinking late. Yeah, Dinky just had bath day yesterday. He got bathed. He loves getting bathed. That was the broadcast I put. It wasn't all that great because I don't know, I was trying to get him out of the car and yada, yada, yada. There's a whole bunch of dizzying fucking movements. All right, everybody, take care of yourselves. I think maybe next week we might cover on how to make some black salt, like witch's black salt. I make it my own way, but I've run across a couple things. And I think I'm going to about revise mine, and we can just I'll bring it up. It won't be terrible long, but you might want to write it down. It's not like you can't pause this anyway, or rewatch, or whatever else you need to do. I'll try to think of some subjects. I got stuff. I brought a little bit of stuff, but I haven't connected with Ray except for like on here lately because he doesn't live really close by. And I'll pop up some stuff that I've made in the shop and stuff. Yeah, Dinky is cute. That's why that motherfucker still breathes. Oh my God. So sometimes he goes into 50 Shades Stupid. It's like a switch, man. He can be really smart, really awesome, really smart, really right on it. And 2 seconds later, he's like 10-second Tom. He goes, you can see a light in his eye just go off. Stupidity kicks in. Of course, I think the one time he did get lost, I'm pretty sure it was about pussy. Oh, shit. Bitches, dogs, you know what I mean. I shouldn't have said the word. Or should I? I don't know. Guys, I gotta go. It's really late. And I hope everybody has a good next week. You know what? If you want to see a change in the world, you better start doing some changes in yourself. Say no when you don't want to do a thing. Stand up for things that you do value or they're going to go away. You know what? If you aren't going to be part of the change, then you don't get to bitch about there being no change. So pony up or shut up. I love yous. I love y'alls very much. Oh, he's worse now with that bark thing. Oh my God. Yeah. He even barks at me. I scared the shit out of me the other night though. He couldn't see me because there's a flashlight and I had the sled making noises behind me because I was carrying shit around. And so I just ran at him, barking back at him because he came barking at me in the dark. Fucking hilarious. He about shit himself. He ran back up and hid behind his dad. He's a big, bad, rough, tough, cream puffy little diva. And I'm really not sure. Les says he'll protect us. I'm not totally sure. Sure he'll hide behind me. All right. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Whatever you wanted. Whatever you are in. Wherever you're watching it from. May you have the day you deserve. Be a good person and you should deserve a good day. All right. Mucho loves. And see y'all next week. Probably late, but I'm trying really hard to get here quicker and quicker. I'm working on it. There's only so much I can do. They want to kick my ass and make me